Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And at the end of this reading, Scorpio, I'm going to pull an additional bonus card, including an angel number for you as well. So stay tuned for that, my friends. All right, we are starting here with the Empress card. Scorpio, this is such a beautiful energy. This is also a major arcana card, and I feel a lot of you are in creation mode. There's a new beginning here for some of you as well, and I'm getting fertility. So I'm going to mention this right now. Those of you that are expecting babies, this is going to happen because this is a very feminine energy that's coming through for some of you. A creation that is happening. So some of you are starting something new, right? There's a creative energy here as well. Very powerhouse energy. It's like mom energy. And a lot of things are going to grow in your life. I'm seeing a lot of growth and success coming in, and this is through your hard work and your efforts. Okay, so it's a very nurturing energy as well, and because it's a major arcana card, you're going to feel this, it's a prominent energy. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this subtly, and some of you are going to feel this intensely. It's so beautiful because look at how she's sitting on her throne here, Scorpio. I feel that this person is very proud in her place because she's put that energy and devoted herself to this place. She has risen and is able to sit in this place and actually not only embrace it, but enjoy it and love it and see all the rewards through her hard work. This is kind of what I'm feeling here with the Empress energy for you today. So it's so beautiful, Scorpio. And we're getting the Death card here. So with the Death card, I feel that something has ended in your life. You have created this ending, some of you. For others, I feel like an ending did happen, but it was very necessary for it to happen because in order for growth, in order for new beginnings, something did have to end. And there's a little bit of sadness, a little bit of sorrow around this, but I want you to know there's a lot of new beginnings coming in for you here, Scorpio. So this energy, though, it's kind of, again, this is also a major arcana card for you, Scorpio. So it's a prominent energy. It's in the background. Some of you can feel this intensely or subtly. And what I'm getting here with the subtleness of this card is it's almost like a dark energy that's there. And if you actually look at this card, Scorpio, look at this beautiful bright light. I feel for some of you, maybe you were in a dark place for a long time. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a dark space, like it's dark, but like almost like a dark energy around you where things were stagnant, things weren't moving. And now things are slowly starting to move and you're starting to see the light come in. I'm getting this kind of energy with this card. So it's almost like the clouds are clearing over and you're seeing the sun shining. Some of you are bringing the sun into your life, and for others it's kind of clearing up on its own, and it's because of something that you're doing in your life here, okay? And I do feel for a lot of you this has to do with your mindset, that you come to this place now where you're realizing that negative mindset has to end and you have to bring yourself to this place of positivity and growth, because that's where you're really going to see a big change in your life, okay? And we're getting the Two of Swords. So some of you are at a crossroads. This is going to be a pivotal point in some of your lives, which is going to bring a new, like not a new path, but the new path is there. So what I'm getting here is this interesting energy of some of you completely shifting on your path, doing something completely different, where not only are you going to surprise yourself, but you're going to surprise people around you, okay? Because I feel some of you have been kind of walking down the straight and narrow path, and there's almost like this rebellion energy coming outside of you. I don't know why I'm getting this rebellion energy. It's kind of like, you know what, I want to try something a little bit different. I'm going to be a little bit of a rebel this time and just see what happens. And you're seeing this new path in front of you and you're kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot and see what happens. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling here with some of you out there. And what I'm getting also is that some of you are taking onus of your life, right? You're kind of in a place where you're not either happy or you didn't see your life panning out the way it is right now, and now you're taking charge of your life. And this is where the Empress comes in, because you're not only are you taking charge, but you're starting to create something different for yourself by making edits and adjustments around your life. Not only that, for some of you, there's some sort of a new passion through creativity, whether this is a new business or a project, a new job opportunity, a new partnership that's come into your life, right? Or this is a new baby for some of you, where you're giving birth to a child and this is totally changing your world. This is kind of the energy I'm feeling with this card today. It is like that baby energy and a new mom that is having to shift her life completely in order to kind of bring this child up, because not only are you having to devote yourself to the baby, but you're also having to give it love, care, and nurture. Really put your time and energy towards putting good habits, good values, and morals into this human child and helping raise them into this beautiful human being. So whatever this creation is, whatever this new thing is that's in your life right now, Scorpio, this is kind of the energy that you are putting towards it. And this is the energy that spirit guides want you to embody right now, because whatever it is that you're working towards, Scorpio, know there's going to be a lot of success around it. This card is confirming that you're going to be sitting on this throne, very proud of the place that you have come to because of whatever it is that you've done now in your life. This is the crossroads for some of you. And there is an ending coming in. And this ending of this dark place, some of you are creating this for yourself too, right? There's that creation. I feel there's a lot of creations happening for many of you out there that are watching today. And this is going to really bring a lot of positivity and growth into your life in big ways here, because the Empress is all about growth, fertility, abundance, a lot of good things coming towards you because you are the one that's creating it. I also feel for some of you, you have come into a place in your life where you are making necessary changes in order to live that abundant life. Maybe you have come to a place where you're finally getting clarity of where you see yourself in the next little while. Perhaps something has happened in your life which has brought an ending somewhere in your life, right? It could be a relationship, it could be a job, but there's something there. It could be like somebody passing away that you know that has really taken a toll on you, which is shifting the way that you're thinking about the world. So now you're creating a completely different reality because of something that has happened in your life. For some of you, I'm feeling this like tower energy, tower moment energy, which maybe some of you are breaking down some of the things that are going on in your life and really rebuilding, right? This could be literally you rebuilding your home, some of you out there, right? Some of you are building cabins, or you're actually building, this is what my husband and I are planning to do, is build our home from scratch ourselves. So that's the kind of energy I'm feeling here as well for some of you, is this rebuilding of structure, of belief systems in order to create this beautiful reality, this beautiful world for yourself where you're going to see some massive growth. I'm seeing some of you really coming to a place of success where you're kind of financially free, you're feeling that independent energy, you're kind of not tied to things where perhaps you're feeling tied down or stuck in a way. I'm seeing you kind of pull yourself out of that old root or structure or system that you were in and really put yourself into a new place. And this is you creating this new world for yourself through the Empress energy, a very like nurturing energy where you're kind of coming into this place now, Scorpio, where you're wanting to nurture yourself. I feel a lot of you are thinking about yourselves and you're almost taking your power back here, and you're kind of done with people. And I'm seeing I've been seeing this with a lot of readings since I've been doing them today, is a lot of shedding going on, a shedding of people, and really bringing into yourself into this new chapter, new world where you're able to create what you want and owning that power to actually do that, right? If you understand what I'm saying there. And the death card. So this ending in some of your lives, this could be you ending a job, leaving a job, or getting terminated from a job because of whatever circumstances are kind of unfolding before you. Some of these circumstances we cannot control, right? They're out of our control, but they're happening for a reason here. Scorpio, I feel for some of you, if you're seeing endings happening in your life somewhere, could be anywhere, this is because you're aligning. There's things that are shifting and the universe is kind of taking control, because some of you are not on the path that you're actually meant to be on. I'm feeling also this like the Tower moment energy here as well. This breaking things down and rebuilding. So this energy is also very strong for some of you. So I'm seeing a lot of endings, especially with like negative relationships, maybe toxic relationships, maybe someone's gaslighting you, there's a narcissist around you. I'm seeing an ending there as well. This could be at work, maybe it's a coworker, a boss, right? And I'm seeing these new beginnings coming in. So a new job opportunity, you entering this new career, or completely different career path you weren't even thinking of, and you kind of shifted that, where some of you have gone to school for something but weren't able to land a job around that. So you started something new, and this new path wasn't what you wanted. And now you're in a point in your life where you have kind of what I'm getting here, it's so interesting. It's all like different. Like I'm seeing a lot of different paths opening up for you, Scorpio. So I'm seeing a lot of you doing many different things here, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of endings. And I'm seeing some of you finally following your passions. Perhaps you went to school for something and that's not what you're doing now, but I feel that passionate energy, what you actually wanted to do, is now coming into your life in this moment. And I feel there's divine timing there with that, okay? So this dark space for some of you, I feel there's been like a little bit of depression or anxiety, and you're working towards healing from that. So there's a lot of healing happening here for some of you Scorpios as well, this healing energy, and that dark cloud being kind of lifted, or kind of parting away from you, and this light coming in, and you're seeing that light, which is in turn making you feel a lot healthier. So I'm getting a lot of healthy people coming out of this. So maybe there is something that has happened in your past with your health, and now you're finally starting to see good health coming in, and it's because of something you've changed in your life. Maybe you're actually making a point to focus in on your well-being and your health, your physical health and your body, mind, and soul. So you're in alignment, and you're starting to see a lot of good and growth coming through that as well. So very, very interesting here for you, Scorpio. And this is that new path that you're seeing, that you're walking down. I feel for some of you, you're having a hard time with this decision because perhaps that death card is still lingering. Maybe you're still in that dark space and you're not sure. There's a little bit of fear. The other thing is the death card is the fear is there. So perhaps some of you are at a crossroads and you're not sure how to make a decision around what it is that you want to do. I want to first tell you that you have the Empress card, that whatever decision that you make here, Scorpio, there's going to be a lot of growth and a success around that, okay? So know that this path is there for you because you're actually meant to go down it. And spirit guides in the universe are working, collaborating with each other to make sure that you are in alignment, that you have the ultimate success. They're actually sending you signs. So some of you are seeing, animals, you're seeing insects, you're seeing numbers, you're seeing patterns or symbols or music or words, lots of different ways that the universe communicates with us. And I feel that a lot of you are seeing these signs and you know that it's time to make this change and pivot. It's meant to happen, but I'm seeing a lot of worry and stress and fear around it. I want you to let that go. I want some of you to really come into this place where you feel confident in your decisions and not allow other people. So I'm getting a lot of chitter chatter around other people trying to tell you or influence your decision here. I want you to make this decision on your own here, Scorpio. I want you to really, yes, it's okay to listen to advice from others or get their opinions, their thoughts on a decision that you're making. But I want you to make this solely on your own because this has to do with you and not the people around you, okay? This is your decision. Listen to your gut instincts. Listen to your intuition. It's there for a reason. And I feel a lot of you are feeling this deep down within you. But this fear, this energy of fear and anxiety is there, which is kind of holding you back. So I want you to release yourself from that and just dive in and see what happens. You know, I've taken a lot of risks in my life here, Scorpio, and some of them worked, some of them didn't. But I never let that stop me. So if something didn't work, I just try something else and keep doing it until something worked. That's just how I am. I think I have a strong will, right? I'm just not somebody that is going to give up easily. And I like change. So I embrace change. I feel this is a big change for some of you. So if you have fear around that, the way I kind of get over making a big decision and around fears is thinking about all the consequences of me making that decision, right? I look at all the good things that can happen from me making this decision. And then I look at all the bad things that could happen, like bad outcomes that, you know, failed outcomes that could happen. There's so many different ways that this path can work out. And usually what I do is I look at every single thing and I'm like, am I okay with that? Am I okay with the failures that could happen? And I think to myself, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it anyways. And I know I have an expectation that, okay, there's a chance that this negative thing can happen from it, but I'm okay with it because I've already pre-prepped myself for it. So it's the most unique, different way, and it works for me. So you could try it for yourself. Just laying it out on the table of all the things that could go right and could go wrong. And as long as you're okay with it, the expectations there, and I just find it makes it easier for me to make decisions. So you could try that for yourself. That's just how I do it, right? So I feel there is that little bit of, you know, hesitation there to make the decision for some of you, but know that this path is there. It has opened up for you for a reason. You're meant to actually walk down it. Okay. So that is your reading through the tarot cards today, Scorpio. I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you. This is the Animal Spirit of Animals Oracle deck. And, okay, so before I pull this, I just got something else coming through here as well. Some of you are deciding to move, and this is because, so this is what's happening here. Maybe there's a long distance romance, I don't know, and there's pregnancy around that. Something to do with a child and somebody else in your life. And because of this, there's a big decision that has to be made around whether I'm seeing parting and I'm seeing coming togethers. So in long distance, I don't know if there's a move happening for some of you because of a romantic partner. You're wanting to move because you're wanting to start a family, or you're seeing the potential for family and growth in that aspect. And then for others, I feel like you're in a relationship. Maybe there's some children involved. You're making a decision to walk away from this relationship because it is so negative, because it is so toxic. I feel that whatever it is that your heart's wanting you to do, you know what's best for you here, Scorpio. I feel that, you know, no matter what decision that you make, I feel this decision for you to part ways because of the circumstances that you're in, that spirit guides are letting you know. I feel like this is for single moms here. Those, you know, those of you that are parting way because of a child. I'm getting this energy because I actually went through this actual point in my life where I had to part ways with my ex-husband because he was so violent and he was an alcoholic, right? So I had to make this decision to leave him and then take care of my children on my own. I'm getting that kind of energy coming up. So know there's a better future there for you, Scorpios, that everything is going to work out. You're going to see a lot of success and growth. Yes, it might be hard in the beginning, right? But you're very resourceful. Use your resources, use your inner strength because you're stronger than you know. All right. So I don't know why that came in right at the very end, but it did. So I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you. Some of you have been seeing animals. Some of you have been seeing insects. This is going to be your confirmation. So let's see what we get. And I'm also going to read you the interpretation from this Oracle Deck's guidebook today. Dragon, supernatural, Scorpio. Look at this. Have any of you seen a dragon recently? If you haven't, you're seeing one on your screen today. So this is your confirmation here. I'm going to read this to you. You are the ancient white sage. Scorpio, you can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Look at that. So let me pull this up in the guidebook and read this to you. Here we go. Look at that. It's already there. Dragon is a mysterious, powerful, and dynamic totem. It is the shaman's and magician's wisest ally. Dragons are pure conscious energy and can shapeshift at will. All 4 elements have dragons. Air dragons control intellect, reason, and illumination. Fire dragons harness creativity, passion, and mastery. Water dragons are depth, insight, and intuition. Earth dragons rule wealth, riches, and manifestations. If you are drawn to dragon, you are called to step into your highest potential. You can lift yourself up from mundane struggles and become liberated from the common life. Are you ready for it, Scorpio? The winged dragon is symbolic of transcendence, freedom, and higher consciousness. It is a symbol for emperors and kings. If dragon is your totem, you are marked for power. Use it well. A purposeful life is your great treasure. Your wings are your breath, your body the earth, the water your blood, and the fire is your eternal spirit. Let your life rise from the ordinary to become the extraordinary. Look at that, Scorpio. What a powerful card to receive for today's reading. I feel that you are supernatural, that you can shapeshift and create whatever it is that you want. All right, so that is your message through the bonus card. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers. This is going to be your confirmation, and for others, you can use this as an affirmation. All right, so let's see what we get for you today. Scorpio. Oh, number 31, I am disciplined. So if you've been seeing 13, 1s and 3s together, this is your confirmation that you, Scorpio, are disciplined. Let me read this to you. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. Into life. Look at that. And again, this is aligning so well with the Empress card. Look at that, Scorpio. So if this reading resonates for you today, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.